عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون وإن الله ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم فاختلف الأحزاب من بينهم فويل للذين كفروا من مشهد يوم عظيم أسمع بهم وأبصر يوم يأتوننا لكن الظالمون اليوم في ضلال مبين وأنذرهم يوم الحسرة إذ قضي الأمر وهم في غفلة وهم لا يؤمنون إنا نحن نرث الأرض ومن عليها وإلينا يرجعون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Last night we had read about the coming of Hazrat Maryam alayhi salam to her people and how Hazrat Isa ala Nabina alayhi salatu wassalam, the son of Hazrat Maryam, he mentioned his purity and the chastity of his mother. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in these ayat telling us that it is not befitting of Allah, it is not of the station of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah would need a son. Ma kana lillahi an yattakhidha min walad. It is not for Allah, it is not befitting of Allah to make a son. Subhana, He's pure. He's pure of needing a child. إِذَا قَضَى أَمْرًا فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُن فَيَكُونُ. When He decides for an amr, for a matter, He says kun fayakun. He says to it, be, and it happens. So for Allah to give anyone a son, Allah gives everybody children. Whoever gets children, Allah gives them. Why would people think that if Allah wants to give Hazrat Maryam a child, He would need to, na'udhu billah, Himself put His material or His spirit into someone to give them a child? And Allah Himself, He's free of all faults, and needing a child to survive and have your lineage propagate is something by way of, which is a way of dependency, and Allah is independent and pure. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ رَبِّي وَرَبُّكُمْ فَاعْبُدُوهُ. Say to the people, the Prophet ﷺ is being commanded that my Allah is my Lord and your Lord, فَاعْبُدُوهُ, so worship Him. هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. Isa ala nabina salatu wassalam, or any other human being or any other idol for the mushrikeen, none of those can be your Lord. Allah is my Lord and your Lord, فَاعْبُدُوهُ, so worship Him. هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. This is the straight path. فَاخْتَلَفَ الْأَحْزَابُ مِنْ بَيْنِهِمْ. Then groups among them fell in dispute. So the Jewish people, they fell in another kind of dispute about Isa Nabina Salatu Wasalam, as was mentioned last time, that they went to the extent that they called him an illegitimate child. And the Christians, they increased him so much that they made him God. And then among the Christians, they also disputed. Some called him, some are convinced of Trinity, some others, they are considered, they think that only one God, but then there is assistant gods. All of those things, all of those ways, or spirit of Allah, all of those things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that these people, these groups, they went into dispute. فَوَيْلٌ لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِن مَشْهَدِ يَوْمٍ عَظِيمٍ. Whoever turns away and does kufr from the true word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, woe upon them. How evil is the fate of the disbelievers. min mashhad yawmin azim, when they will finally face the great day. Asmi' bihim wa absir, يَوْمَ يَأْتُونَنَا. Their hearing and their vision, they will become very strong. The day يَوْمَ يَأْتُونَنَا, the day they will come to us. And this has been mentioned in other places of the Quran, that right now this world, our eyes have layers upon them, covering. Our sama'at, or our capacity to listen, that has also coverings upon it. We want to listen to things and we don't want to accept a few things. So on that day of judgment, their listening and their hearing will become very strong. They will be able to see the exact correct thing. لَكِنِ الظَّالِمُونَ الْيَوْمَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. But today the transgressors are straying in clear error. In this day and age, they are in clear error. وَأَنذِرْهُمْ يَوْمَ الْحَسْرَةِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling this day, the day of judgment, يَوْمُ الْحَسْرَةِ. Hasrat means longing. Somebody really would want something and they cannot get it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the Prophet ﷺ that warn them, وَأَنذِرْهُمْ يَوْمَ الْحَسْرَةِ. Warn them about the day of longing and starvation. So the Prophet ﷺ has been reported to have said that on that day, every single person will have this hasrat. Every single person will have this longing. Those people about whom it will be decided that they are going into hellfire, of course they will have this kind of longing, this kind of severe, intense desire that, alas, had we listened and we would have not been among these people of the hellfire. On the day of judgment, when everyone's fate will be decided, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as reported by Hadrat Umar and Hadrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will call the death, and then it will be slaughtered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there will be no death anymore. Whoever is in whatever state, they will stay there in that forever and ever. So there will be a lot of longing for the disbelievers. Then the Prophet ﷺ has mentioned that even the believers, they will have a certain kind of longing. And that longing will be on every single moment of their life that they spent without the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, without thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every single gathering where they sat and they talked and they did not remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or every single moment where they did not do dhikr or remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they will have longing over it. Allah. So this is وَأَنذِرْهُمْ يَوْمَ الْحَسْرَةِ إِذْ قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ وَهُمْ فِي غَفْلَةٍ وَهُمْ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. That on that day, everything, the whole thing will be settled while they are heedless and do not believe today. إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَرِثُ الْأَرْضَ وَمَنْ عَلَيْهَا وَإِلَيْنَا يُرْجَعُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only we, surely we, only we, Allah is saying, shall be the ultimate owner of the earth and land and all those on it, and to us they will be returned. So everybody is in complete ownership of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are going to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the only way of refuge in the hereafter is to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.